Sports have been around for many years, and they can offer exercise, teamwork, and entertainment purposes. Uh, One of the most popular sports in today's day and age is American football. In American football, there are many rules and regulations to keep up with, and today I will be explaining some of those rules and positions and regulations. I want to start off with timing. Uh, the timing of regulation and overtime. So, a normal football game is 60 minutes with 15-minute quarters in between all of that. And that information is according to the NFL rules book, which is a book. In overtime, there's a 10-minute overtime. Overtime lasts 10 minutes. And in that, the first to score a touchdown wins, and then if your team scores a field goal and then the other team messes up, then the game also ends. That's regulation and overtime generalization with timing, but more specific timing with play clock and stuff. Play clock is 25 seconds, and you get 25 seconds to do a play, and then you have to do it. And if you don't, that is a penalty, which is not good. Each team is given 3 timeouts throughout a half, so each team gets a new set of timeouts, which is 3. Now I can go into information about just the field size and downage for when you're actually playing. But the field itself, according to Football Rules Illustrated, which is a book, the field is 120 yards long and 53 and a half yards wide. But each end zone where you score is 10 yards itself. So actual playing field is 100 yards only. There are markages on every 10-yard line. So every 10 yards there's a line that tells you how much it goes to. It counts from the end zone, it counts up 10, each 10 yards up to 50. And then at the 50 it counts down. But if you're looking at it the other way, it's vice versa. A team has 4 chances to score. Not score. They have 4 chances to get 10 yards. If there's penalties, there's more yards that you have to get or less yards. But just standard, normal, you get 4 chances to get 10 yards. And then if you fail to get it in 4 tries, you have to give the ball to the other team, which is a sad day, but that is, that's the rule for that. The positions and scoring is what I can go into next. And all of this information is according to Football Rules and Positions in a Day for Dummies. It's also a book. So on offense, you have a quarterback. That is the person who throws the ball or gives the ball off to another player. Then you have the running back, who is responsible for running the football or blocking for another player. You then have the wide receiver, who is responsible for catching the balls or blocking for another player. And then tight end basically has the same role as a wide receiver, except they usually block more and catch less passes. Then the offensive line, which is the ones who don't get as much of the credit, they are the ones who block for everyone, and the center, the offensive lineman in the middle, is the one who snaps the ball and starts the play off. Defense, the defensive line is the one who are the first line of defense, and they rush to the quarterback usually, and they go right up against the offensive line. They're responsible for tackling the running back usually. Linebackers are the second line of defense. They clean up the mistakes that the defensive line made and missed. The cornerbacks are the players that go head on head with the wide receivers, and they prevent them from catching the ball, catch the ball themselves if they can, create turnovers. Safeties are the ones who are the last line of defense, and they tackle all the rest of everyone who missed. Kicker, special teams, going into special teams. Kicker kicks points. Punter also kicks. Blockers block for the players. Tacklers tackle. And the long snappers snap the ball. A touchdown is worth 6 points to get into scoring. A kick after a touchdown is worth 1 point. And a field goal is worth 3 points. I've now informed you about the lovely things about football, and hopefully you can enjoy and understand the rules more thoroughly yourself.